Rocketeers, Charlie Rocket here, and it is Thursday, so you know what that means. It means it is time for me to tell you all about the comic book I read, which is Saga. Oh my god. So if my clothing wasn't enough, I have to tell you that Saga has me all in my feels. My black heart has revealed itself. It is alive and well, and it is thriving. But also, I just want to point out, change of scenery, just for a second. There's a bunch of crap happening behind me. Don't pay attention to it unless you like it. Then really pay attention. Take note for all my cool toys. But don't take note of any garbage or weird things you see behind me, because it could be there. I don't know. I didn't really take a good look at this desk. There are random chips here. Okay, just don't look too hard. Just look at the pretty stuff, not the ugly. Just keep that in mind. Anyways, back to you. Saga, my pretty baby. I love Saga so much. It is my all-time favorite comic book. I've told you guys 5 million times, and I'll tell you 5 million more times. It's amazing. Now, I started making a video that will take you guys back all the way to the first issues of Saga and bring you up to speed so that you guys can know what the F is going on. Because what point would it be for me to tell you all about Volume 8 when you don't even know about Volume 1 or who the heck this is right here? You know who it is. No, you don't, because you didn't read it and you're failing. No. But I'm going to make a whole video about Saga. It's going to be super long and super epic, and I'll probably be wearing 5 different outfits because it's going to have to be like in parts or something. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm going to bring you guys up to speed. I'm going to tell you who all the characters are. I'm going to give you in-depth details about Saga. I'm sorry. I'm getting distracted right now because I think my children drew all over this. And this is why I can't have nice things. Can't have them. Okay. Let's just, like, woo-sa. Like, just gonna have to, like, zen moment for a second. All right. And we're back. Remember, love your children. Love your children. So, I'm back. My black heart hasn't taken over yet. So, here we are. All right, back to Saga. So, I'm not going to give you, like, details about this issue. But I will later. All the spoilers. Right now, I'm just going to review it in a general sense. Right? That sounds right. Okay. So, Volume 8, at this point, I'm already invested in all the characters. Everyone. Characters who just, I don't know. By the way, this is Alana. I've cosplayed her. She's BA. Literally, every character has a reason to like them. All of the, like, repeat characters. Like, I don't have a favorite character, I don't think. Because just everybody is awesome, but everybody has flaws, and everybody's just like real. It's like real life, you know? So I don't have a favorite, but you know, Alana's got to be up there somewhere. Alana and Marco. Not a huge fan of Hazel, their baby, but that's just me being a dick. But Volume 8, sorry, also I have allergies, so if I'm sniffling, I'm not sick. I'm just allergic to everything. Okay. Volume 8 opens up with Abortion Town. So that kind of sets the mood for us right there. We're hightailing it to talk about some abortions and some hard-ass topics. It's not great. It's not great, I gotta tell you. The actual comic book is great. The writing, it's amazing. The artwork, freaking Fiona Staples. Like, I'm living for this. But this may have been the hardest volume for me thus far. And I was just in a horrible, horrible sadness while reading it, even though I couldn't put it down, while reading it, and for like a week after. Alright, so Saga's starting out at this abortion town. Not going to tell you guys why they're there until later when I'm going into all these details and whatnot. But they're talking about a lot of stuff here. It is hard topics. Pro-life stuff, transgender stuff, death, life, everything, relationships, all sorts of things that are just a lot to deal with considering there's nothing else happening in this volume. Like, that's all we're going to talk about is hard topics and how to talk to your kids about it. But not really, because they don't really talk to their kid the way normal parents would talk to their kid, mostly because they're constantly running from certain deaths. Anywho, but I really think this issue gave, I really think this volume gave Alana even more strength than she had before. Like, I feel like every volume she gets stronger and stronger. There was one point where she had like a break where she was like in need of a lot of help. But for the most part, she's freaking carrying stuff. Like, they really switched some gender roles in this, since she's the one like gung-ho and like ready to fight and ready to go for it and do all this stuff. And then Marco is the one who doesn't want to fight and will rather talk things out and try and figure things out. And can we do it this way so that we avoid all the violence and the negative stuff? And Alana's just like, well, I'm shooting everybody already. It's too late. And that gets her in trouble, of course. But I freaking love it. I think this is like super awesome. On top of that, they have a little girl, Hazel, who is like fearing nothing. Because, I mean, she was born into this craziness that they're living in and fearing nothing. And it's awesome. She's protecting her friends. She hangs out with the boys, but she's like the brave one. And I really like that. But this volume in particular was very hard for me to read. It wasn't even that there was a whole lot of violence. There was like some like bite your nose off moments, which is gross. And there was like a gross wolf thing that was just disgusting. And that was rough. So gross again. Also, they have this chick who's like on the spaceship with them who like has stowed away with them, I guess. And I'm starting to really like this heifer. Like, she, first of all, is tough as F. Like, she always has been this whole time. But like now they're really like touching on her personal story, and she makes it kind of funny. But also, I definitely see like some sex scenes in the future. I was really waiting for it to happen, but it didn't, and that was disappointing. But the next volume, I think it might, but I'm gonna tell you who it is in the other video. Anywho, also some interesting like twisted turns with Alana and her new pregnancy, because surprise, she's pregnant again, but I'll tell you guys about that later. I keep bringing stuff up and then saying I'm going to tell you about it later. I'm just going to tell you later. Stop bugging me. But anyways, her new pregnancy, like tons of twisted turns, things that happen, changes, and then suddenly it switches over to the will. Like, you get to chapter 47, And it switches to like some backstory about the will. He's currently like being tortured. They're going through his memories. It's really not mattering that much. They reveal the person who's torturing him like it's gonna be some big reveal, and then it's not. And then it leads to like nothing really. Nobody cares until the end. Saga likes to do this thing where they skip around to different people's stories, and then the last person's story they show, they're gonna like mention Marco and Alana and Hazel, and they'll be like, well, we don't know when we'll ever see them, and then it'll show Marco, Alana, and Hazel in the future. Like, it'll be like Hazel's like a year older, 2 years older, and then the comic's just gonna end. And you're like, how did they get there? When I last saw them, they were in danger. Now they're in a completely different place a year later, chilling. Why? Like, that's how Saga likes to bring us through time. And that's what they did with this. Again, they do it almost every volume, okay? They're just like, yeah, we know that this whole thing took place like 2 years ago, but we're going to end it with them chilling. 2 years later, and everybody's older, and you don't even know what happened. And so it's not really like a cliffhanger that they leave you on. It's like they leave you wondering what happened in the middle. And then they like Tarantino it, and they go back. They take you back in the next volume. So that's where they left me off at. I'm always wanting more with Saga. Like, clearly, the writing's amazing. Like, Brian K. Vaughan, Fiona Staples doing this artwork. Perfect pairing. I love it. It's really good. I'm really excited for the next one, which is not out yet. When does it come out? I don't know. I always get it as soon as it comes out, so I'll tell you later. Maybe in the comments. I don't know. But it was good. I loved it. It was great. I'm still sad. It's very interesting. A lot of sad things. I'm just not going to talk about it anymore. I'll tell you about it later. What did I make this video for? I made it to say this was awesome. You should read it and pick it up. Later, I'm just going to tell you everything about it. It's going to be a really long-ass video, though. So you guys prepare. If you guys want to listen to me talk for like 30 minutes to an hour, watch me talk about Saga later. Alright, Rocketeers, that is my little review thingy. It was really hard because I have so much to catch you up on first. But this is the beginning of my review. I'm just telling you that it's awesome. If you've been reading Saga, continue. It's great. If you haven't been reading Saga, pick up book 1 and then watch my video later. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about how great it is. I love you guys. And I hope you're having a wonderful Thursday. It's a great day for comic books. Go pick yours up today. Actually, you know what? Wednesday is a good day for comic books because that's when all the new ones come out. But I digress. Love you guys. Check out my next videos later. Blah, 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 blah. Like my video. Do whatever. Everybody always says like and subscribe and blah, 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 blah. Push all the buttons. Do whatever you feel. I don't even care at this point. Okay, I'm gonna stop being a downer. I love you guys. Mwah.